For thousands of years, this castle has fought off sieges from catapults, ballista, battering rams, you name it, but they've never faced off against a siege of raptors, and I can guarantee that this is going to be super broken. My legs don't work. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, it looks like the developers have not only changed the way that the game fundamentally works, but they've also introduced 3 new secret units. Now, I don't know anything about these new units, but you guys have been telling me in the comments where to find them, so we're gonna start with that. So to start things off, we have something hiding underneath the rocks at the edge of Viking 1. And it definitely looks familiar. The Shouter! They actually did do it! Dovahkiin, Dragonborn! I am so excited to Fusro Da people into oblivion. Or Skyrim, technically. Point being, we're moving on to Tribal Sandbox, where there should be something or someone hiding on an altar. Problem is, there's a lot of stuff on this altar. Are you what I'm supposed to be looking at? Oh, it's you! Okay. Oh, what? We unlocked a Raptor, but they had a hard enough time making horses. I still don't think horses work in this game. How are they gonna make a Raptor work? This last one is actually kind of tricky. It's still on Tribal Sandbox, but it's apparently in a cave by a twisted tree? Is it? Oh, here we go. We've never seen this cave before. But I already unlocked the Raptor, so what are you, a Raptor rider, really? I mean, sure, if you can ride a broken horse, you can ride a broken Raptor. If the tribal faction are gonna get Raptor riders, then it's only fair that they should have to capture and train the Raptors first. And they want their Raptors handed to them on a silver platter, and I don't think so. So we'll have an even fight, okay? 3,600 versus 3,600-ish. Technically, the Raptors are outvalued, but I would put my money on them. We've seen in movies that they do pretty well against handguns and assault rifles and stuff like that, so I really doubt clubs and pointed sticks are gonna cut it. I can't even tell if they're biting people. Looks like they just headbutt them in the nuts. I was gonna say, he might just be quick on his toes. Or, you know, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, boxer style, but I don't think boxers can headbutt people in the junk. Either way, I want to try to trim this down, okay? There was too much happening, so how about just 3 versus 1? You guys have sticks, and he just insta-kills people. Does he bite? I don't even know if he opens his mouth. He just headbutts. He headbutts and humps. With a giant, gross, perv dino smile on his face. How about a little prehistoric hunting? If you guys want to eat today, you're gonna have to open those mouths, all right? It's not gonna be good enough for you to just rush him and have forehead meat, giant woolly taint. Or not. If we're just gonna have every broken animal in the game fight each other, then I guess we gotta get the wobbly horse in there. Technically, they're armored, but they're also vastly outnumbered, and horses aren't exactly known as top predators. It's not even kind of fair. I'm amazed the horse couldn't even move forward. If movies have taught me anything, it's that a raptor's only weakness is a gun. So you better believe we're gonna do some shooting at them. Even though I only have musketeers. It'll be 12v12, so technically there's 1 musket shot for every raptor, but musketeers have a hard enough time hitting people walking in a straight line, nonetheless flailing, spasming dinosaurs. Yep, that's what I was worried about. A couple of stragglers get through and you guys are just gonna stand there and watch your nuts get pounded. Like, it looks like they kick sometimes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I saw a bite. That is definitely a bite. Guns were a good idea, but I still think we're going about this the wrong way. You can't reload a musket very quickly, and it's really hard to hit these squirmy lizards. Okay, I won't put all the blame on the musketeer. I normally will, but not this time. So I'm thinking, what if we try firework archers? Dinosaurs might be afraid of fire. We really have no idea. At the very least, I want to see them blast off. Not really what I was hoping for, guys. I mean, you pulled them a little tiny bit. You kind of pissed them off, but, holy crap, this was a straight up feeding frenzy. They actually started to eat. They're learning. You see, now the Raptors have gone and made it personal. I don't care about 12v12s anymore. I don't need even fights. I want to see them in the air. So we are going to get as many balloon archers as I think it's going to take. And then fire. And miss them entirely. How did you guys miss all? Oh, you hit them a few times. Good for you. Now they look like party raptors. You're also shooting each other. Oh, the dead ones are floating around, but this did not go according to plan. We might actually have some survivors. Oh, the pact is bringing your friend over. For a brief moment there, I thought we might have been fine. You know, the raptor corpses in the air made me think, yeah, okay, this went well. Nope. So the raptors work pretty well by themselves, but what I don't understand is if they're flailing around randomly, then how is somebody supposed to ride?
No, I can't wait, okay?
Oh, not you again.
Well, I got places to be, okay? Canadian Thanksgiving was last weekend. A lot of turkey funerals to attend to.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, I forgive you. It's not your fault I'm delicious. Hi, I'm Sponsorship Turkey, and I'm back once again to let you guys know that today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Now, I know you've probably seen a whole bunch of YouTubers in the turkey sponsored by Raid, but I'm gonna give you the inside scoop as to why. The game's good. But hey, don't take it from me. No, a turkey who spent 7 hours in the last 3 days playing it. How about you ask one of the 10 million people that have downloaded it over the last 6 months? Or maybe one of the 300,000 people that have given it a nearly perfect review. Or maybe just look at it yourself. I mean, this is a mobile game that looks better than 95% of the PC games that get played on this channel. And I'm running it on a 4-year-old discontinued tablet somehow. Now here's the thing, okay? In most RPGs, you get to choose between being a tank, a magic damage dealer, a physical damage dealer, a healer. It's been the same way for the last decade, okay? It's not fun anymore. But in Raid, there's over 100 champions to choose from. You can mix, you can match, you can upgrade them. Personally, my favorite champion is Valerie because of her gigantic shield. It's got a fully voice-acted, story-driven campaign. It's got dungeons that you can raid to unlock legendary artifacts, gear that you can equip your champions with. It's got PvP, tournaments, you can face off against other people, and they just released Faction Wars recently. If it sounds like it's the kind of thing that you're interested in, it's free, you can get it on mobile. You should sign up sooner rather than later because you get daily rewards just for playing. And if you specifically use the link in the description of this video to sign up, not only will you be supporting Sponsorship Turkey to come back again, but you'll also be getting 50,000 free silver. Once again, big thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, and a big thanks to you guys for supporting Sponsorship Turkey. You guys seem to really like me, and it just makes my giblets all warm and fuzzy inside. Okay, I gotta go. I get to go on my own accord this time. Check out Raid! Like I said, no, it's free. You got nothing to lose, except for hours of your time, like me. Why do I suddenly want to play Raid Shadow Legends? But like I was trying to say, Raptor riders, right? The Raptor seems happy enough, but I don't understand how the rider is going to avoid getting turned into a paste. I mean, clearly I would love to see that. I'm going to try to see that. We'll even have him face off against some not-so-mounted infantry. Maybe they'll just run them over? Weird. You guys attack the exact same as horses. You realize you're a little bit more dangerous than a horse, right? I know that a horse is probably quite a bit bigger than a raptor, but at the same time, a whale is bigger than a shark. Doesn't mean that the whale is more dangerous. You have sharp teeth and sharp claws and so many things that you don't want to use. So instead, you're just gonna run into each other and the horses are gonna win. Unbelievable. If someone had told me 2 years ago that we would have raptor riders in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, I would have laughed in their face because that sounds completely unrealistic and way too awesome. And yet here we are with them being a giant wet fart of a unit. Like, they don't do anything. They just run into stuff. Yeah, there's that fine paste I was talking about, getting blended up. Surprisingly enough, the domesticated raptors look kind of bigger than the wild raptors.
Like, I know there's a random size discrepancy amongst units, but at the same time, it seems pretty distinct. Fortunately, we can afford 2 free raptors for every captured raptor, so let's see if a 2v1 is fair. I mean, we're technically matching raptor versus raptor and human versus raptor. That wasn't even kind of close. These battles are going by too fast. I still have high hopes for the Shouter, but at the same time, like, you would think if you were Dovahkiin, Dragonborn, that you'd be a little bigger. Like, he kind of looks like a peasant cosplaying as Dovahkiin, but it's fine, okay? It's all in the voice. He just needs to enunciate as he launches these halflings into the stratosphere. Fingers crossed this works. I don't know if that's too many. No such thing as too many, so long as you shout. There we go, that was a pretty good Fusro. I think we're screwed. You just spread them across the field, guys. Well, they can yell, but they can't yell all too often. Come on now, I've been yelling for the last 45 minutes playing this game. You guys can't yell to get a bunch of hobbits off your butt? So if a Shouter can yell at a hobbit and send it skipping across a field like a stone on a lake, then I'm curious if we get even more Shouters, like we really turn up the volume, crank it to 11, and we have them shouting at something a little bigger, then what would happen? Like, can you guys just yell into this guy's butthole? I would really love to see him take off. I sincerely doubt it, though. Nope, no effect. You're really more so nagging than fighting. Holy crap. It really feels like these Shouters are just a reskin of a far less cool unit. So what if we have the Dragonborn? What if we have a man with dragon blood running through his veins versus a bunch of indentured servants? A dragon shout versus a gentle fanning breeze. Or is that gonna stack up? Oh! Okay, so it's not exactly the same. The fans are a gentle breeze. They're gradual, they're repetitive, whereas the shout is all at once and actually sends them flying a little bit. I don't know if the shout's actually doing any damage is the thing. You guys just seem to be walking them back. If you want to shout them off the map, that'd be pretty cool. Or not. Wait, what? They just didn't get up. They were all shouting and blowing and shouting and blowing and getting up and then not getting up. So like I said at the beginning of the video, this update wasn't just to bring us a bunch of weird, broken secret units, but they also changed a fundamental part of the game. It's always been in tabs that you had a line running down the middle, one army on one side, one army on another side. But now you can make it a circle, which opens up a lot of possibilities for different scenarios. Like, if I had a group of traveling jesters who were suddenly surrounded by a pack of raptors, then we could answer the age-old question, who will get headbutted or knife-kicked in the dick first? There's only one way to find out. Is that too many raptors? What was I thinking? Ah, screw it. It's just gonna be a feeding frenzy. Whoa. That's actually really mesmerizing to watch and kind of laggy. I seem to have made some kind of dino tornado. They're so ravenous, they're stacking on top of one another. Yeah, this wasn't a fair fight. This was feeding time. I almost feel bad for the jesters, but at the same time, they always throw a low blow. How can you feel bad about that? Is there still somebody alive in there? How is that possible? It's like the raptors can't all get to him at once, so nobody can. It's the Three Stooges effect. They all try to go through the door at the same time and nobody gets through. Guys, come on, wrap it up. I got so many more scenarios. They're just climbing on top of each other. It's like one of those weird Chinese pyramids. Oh, there we go, thank you. The raptors do a pretty good job forming their own strange little dino tornado, but I wanna make my own. I'm thinking, what if we start to bring cheerleaders into the mix? We'll surround a Da Vinci tank with a whole bunch of cheerleaders, and hopefully they don't all get shot. Instead, they should just be cheering on the tank, make it into a tornado. Come on now. Maybe. Oh, it's real laggy. There's too many dinos. But it worked. Okay, it's off the ground, I think, maybe, possibly. It's dead. It didn't stand a chance. So Dino Tornado is more powerful than Tornado. See, now the cheerleaders got me curious. What would happen if we had a Dino Tornado? Like, if the cheerleaders cheer on a Raptor, would it turn into a tornado? I mean, I know it technically doesn't spin, but it does flail, so you never really know. Either way, we're gonna have a whole bunch of very morally supported dinosaurs facing off against a bunch of hobbitses. Come on, you guys gotta do something, right? Anything? Like, they're clearly getting cheered on. They got confetti coming out of their butts, but they don't do anything. I don't think they understand English. They don't understand the reciprocation that they're getting from these, the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders are dead. I didn't realize that the hobbits got through. The initial charge just kind of knocked them down. Oh, they're actually gonna win this. What? There's no way. There's no way a bunch of hobbits could just punch raptors into the dirt. No, do not jump on my raptor. Are you serious? There was over $18,000 worth of professionally supported predators versus $2,400 worth of fuzzy toddlers. It doesn't make any sense. So in a 1v1 cavalry charge, we already know that the raptors can't stack up to a horse, and there's not much I can do about that. But I'm curious, how would they stack up to a bunch of idiots on a wagon? Like, this is still kind of a cavalry charge, right? They run into each other, so it's gotta be the case. I think everybody on the backs of the wagons died instantly. Oh, wow. The raptors are actually super far ahead. They managed to swarm them. Hold on. They're worth like half as much. Yeah, the raptor rider is worth less than half of the wheelbarrow and still pulled it out handedly. They finally did something right. So I just checked the workshop to see if anybody had been making any clever Raptor-themed campaigns or levels or anything like that. And there's a bunch of them, but I downloaded this one because it has something to do with Raptor time travel. Not really sure how they're gonna figure out time travel when they have a hard enough time opening their mouths, but we'll go with it. The first level is called The First Homo Sapiens, which will be technically breakfast, I suppose. We're gonna spread things out a little bit because we are clever girls. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. I have complete and total faith. Oh, that was a cheap shot. Okay. Didn't see that coming. I was under the assumption that we would have completely wooled them, but apparently not. Okay, so what if we try something like this? Where we spread out even more. We'll have one dummy raptor in the front, and then you guys will come around back and attack the flanks. Oh yeah, there we go. Much more strategic. Yes, we finally deserve the title of Clever Girl. You gotta earn it. We've now moved on to the Dynasty Ages, and I'm slightly concerned about that Hwacha in the back, so we're not gonna be able to group up. Again, I'm thinking a couple of raptors to absorb some arrows, and then maybe we'll have some flankers on the edges and a couple of late bloomers, something like this. Please don't jump in the hole. How does that sound? Good? Oh, I was gonna say it's holding its fire, but no, it just launched all of it into the air. Why would I ever be afraid of a Hwacha? What was that? I need to see that again in slow motion. I really doubt it's gonna happen the exact same way because this game is so friggin' unpredictable, but at the same time, right now, you're gonna shoot your friends in the heads. Oh, that's not fair. It went right through that guy. Look at this poor raptor, he didn't deserve this. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, at the same time, this isn't even kind of fair, but I didn't know that. I thought for sure the Hwacha could shoot allies. Every other archer can. This next level is called Ancient Death, and surprisingly, it's already been set up for me. I didn't do this. The raptors really are learning, okay? Time is moving forward, they're getting smarter, evolution is taking place. And speaking of getting smarter, I'm curious what would happen if I took control of a raptor? Would I roll over and have a really hard time? What? Why am I running on my back? Get Zeus! Get him! I'll be right there, guys. I'm working on it. These things are so broken. It's like they don't have knees. Their legs could just do anything. They're like noodles. For thousands of years, this castle has fought off sieges from catapults, ballista, battering rams, you name it, but they've never faced off against a siege of raptors, and I can guarantee that this is going to be super broken. My legs don't work. I'm just one with the pack. Yeah, bite his ankles, bite his ankles. The king's ankles are delicious. I got him, guys, I did it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead, but I still got him. Okay, technically blue won, but I'm gonna call that a moral victory because we totally put holes in his royal socks. Now, unfortunately for the king, the Dino Kingdom actually sent those raptors as a bit of a test to see how strong the king's forces are, but now the real warriors show up in the Raptor Riders. I'm gonna take control of the most broken Raptor Rider I can see. I have no control over this dinosaur. None. Look, I don't mean that as in like, oh, it's so broken, haha. I mean, I'm literally controlling the rider and not the dinosaur, which is hilarious. Okay, whoa. We gotta simplify. I gotta try that again without a million other Raptor riders around me. As much as I love the wobbly horse, and you guys know I've been praying at the Church of the Wobbly Horse for many years, but I really gotta win back that cavalry championship for these dino riders. I think I can do it. Oh, good dodge. Oh no, that wasn't a dodge. He killed my raptor. Okay, that hurts. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. And while I'm a little underwhelmed by these units, they are still really cool and they have a lot of potential. Once we have the ability to tweak our own units and we can make the raptors bigger and turn them into T-Rexes, or make the shouters a little bit more aggressive, put a shouter on the back of a raptor and turn it into a T-Rex, or have a giant ride the back of a T-Rex. There's so many possibilities. I can't wait to see more from Tabs. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.